Good evening, my name is Des Kirkland. I am chairman of the Gainsborough Theatre Company, which owns the Old Nick Theatre and Police Museum. When I first came to this building as a volunteer many years ago, I was told by people who were already here that this building was haunted. Unfortunately, I was a skeptic. I did not believe a word of it, and it took some time to convince me. However, things I've experienced personally, both on my own and in company with other people, so there's no question about the fact that these things have happened, has convinced me that there is something actually here. What it is, I cannot explain. I don't know the terminology, but I can tell you I have heard noises, I've heard groans, sighs, giggling of a very young girl. I've had furniture being moved. I've seen doors slam, and more importantly, in this very auditorium, there's a particular seat which on occasion comes down on its own. Now, these type of theatre or cinema seats are not easy to actually go down. You will see sometimes they spring up where they've been left down, but I've never seen one come down on their own by normal means. And it's always the same seat, and it's actually directly behind me. It's C13. Now, I am told by people who have more experience than myself that particular seat is occupied by somebody who used to be a part of this theatre group about 30 years ago, and have now passed over to the other side, and they've kept that association with the building. So I can't say any more than that, but I can tell you that what I have experienced with others, so there's no doubt about it. About a few months ago, I was coming up the stairs from the foyer with a colleague, and the speaker on the wall, just outside this auditorium, jumped off a wall, or fell off a wall. Now, that cannot happen on its own, simply because it is on two hooks. So to take the speaker off, you have to lift the speaker up, pull it out by a half an inch, and then lower it down. So that could not happen by normal means. The interesting thing is there's another speaker of the same type in the dressing room, and 2 weeks later another colleague was in there doing some cleaning up when that speaker fell off the wall again. Now, I can't explain either of those, but clearly they are something which are beyond normal means.
And that what we've just heard just then wasn't paranormal, was it? It was just someone walking to the other side.
That was somebody walking through the other side of the...
So how long have you actually worked here for?
Well, I was a volunteer here first for about 6 years before I got involved in the management side. Okay. So you'd say that you definitely know the building now, don't you? I know it very well.
So there's no doubt in your mind that what you've seen, there's no doubt that it's nothing other than paranormal activity?
Well, it would have to be paranormal, because it's not just what I've seen and heard, but it's what other people see and hear as well. Not just in the evening, but also during the daytime. And in fact, one of our volunteers a few months ago was sitting in the cafeteria area on a break, and she was looking at CCTV images, which we have, and she actually saw a figure come out through one of the closed doors and walk across a corridor, or drift across the corridor, and she actually filmed it on her mobile phone.
Welcome to Old Nick Gainsborough. Has anyone else been here before? Yeah, okay, right, so basically we've just been setting up downstairs, went to switch the lights out already downstairs, and we're whistling. Me and, where were we? Matt, Luke, and we couldn't find anything, but we went back, we looked at it 3 times, we still couldn't find anything. So we know it's active already. It's quite a big place, very big place. The theatre's quite big, but it's very dark as well, so we are going to be going in there. Plan tonight is going to split into 2 teams. The first team will be going down into the cells, all at the bottom, and the other team will be up here in the theatre and wherever else there is around here. I'm not sure until we find it. It'll be pitch black. Alright. Has everyone got torches? Yeah, but you're going to need them later on at night. We are going to do certain things to that. We are going to try to do some glass work in certain areas. Don't be scared. It won't harm you. I'm not going to force you into doing it, but if you want to have a go, then please have a go. We are going to try to do some seances. Are you about to do them tonight, Lynn? Will you be able to do them?
Oh, I will, yeah.
Right? You're best to do them as well, yeah, brilliant. Right, so both teams do open seances tonight. Yet again, you don't have to join in with those. It's entirely your choice. I'll go through them through the night when we actually start doing that. Alright? Some of you know how we work already. The same rules apply to everybody. Where anybody's caught drinking, anyone smells of alcohol or they're caught with drugs, you'll be asked to leave. You know, safety's paramount for everybody. Anybody wants to leave at any time, please let us know, because obviously we have security on site. We need to make sure that you leave. You know, you leave carefully, because obviously it's going to be pitch black later on at night. We do finish at 2 o'clock. About an hour before we finish, we usually do is the team will spread around and then in different rooms, so you can wander around in the pitch black and you know, do your own little things that you want to do. If you've got cameras, want to take pictures and things like that. The main thing I need to ask you all to do now is put your phones on airplane mode. Right then, so teams, we're going to split teams up. Right, so you're going to take Steve and Luke. You're going to come with me, and Cal, you're going to come with me. Alright, so that's a 3-on-3. Yeah, you got ready, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, right, so Luke, if you just get your family together at one to start off with, and then I can see what's going on.
That close up.
Yeah.
You four stay there. Are you at 3?
Yeah.
Right, okay. I just want to confirm everyone's mobile phones are switched on to airplane mode, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, I just wanted to clear that. There is no
Well,
We have got no mobile phones on us, so our phones are off and locked up somewhere.
Right, so automatically that blue light comes, that means there is something in this room. Let me just shut this door so it's pitch black. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll just get used to darkness. Focus your eyes a little bit. That green light doesn't help when it's up above the door, though, does it? If that's the spirit that's made the light go off, can you move away from it for me, please? Walk away from it. Thank you. Is that you, Peggy? That's you, Peggy. Can you make the light go off? Make the light make a noise. Can you affect somebody in the room? Touch somebody. The flashlight that's just flashing in you. As I was stood, yeah, like right in that corner there, it's like a blue flash.
Now we're getting a temperature deviation with a round.
Yeah. Can you make the room go colder?
No closer, please. Just tell them no closer.
You move closer to it. You move closer to it to make the light stay on. What's that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, there was, for me it was over on the right side of the corner, but there was people on the backs and but
Someone else try calling out, don't be shy. Cal?
If there is any spirits here, can you make the RAM pod go off, please? I'll pull down one of the front seats, please. Oh. Thank you, spirit. Can you maybe pull down a chair or make a bang, please? Can you touch someone in the row?
Do you like visiting here? Yeah.
Can you tap again, Peggy? One tap. Whereabouts is it coming from?
It's happy, it's not realistic. It's tapping here.
Can you make a noise for us? Can you whistle? Did I?
Yeah.
Can you whistle? Devil's right, it's trying the lights in the house. I can have some of them. Some of them.
You whistled then.
What was that? What was that?
Did you hear that? Who just whistled? Thank you, thank you.
It was over here on it.
Did you hear that?
It is cold up here, my legs.
That was clear as day, that.
Yeah.
That
See,
was
for those who've not-
clear.
For those who've not done anything like this before, you tend to find when you're talking, they'll do something because they think that you can't hear them, but you will pick it. But you do, you pick it up very, very quickly. Really loud. But that was loud.
That's proper, that.
Can you copy me again?
Have someone got a red, something in their hands what's got a red light on it?
Oh, that's me. That's
Right, okay, cool. Cool.
Can you copy me again? If Peggy, you're here, can you come forward and just push this lady to let us know that you're here? Or any spirit. Can you push this lady to let us know that you're here, please? You see that?
Yeah.
That was a push, that was quite backwards, quite heavy that was. Are you an adult spirit now that's with us? Yeah, brilliant, thank you. Is this Peggy? Is this Peggy?
Nope.
No. Are you a male spirit?
Sorry to put.
Thank you.
Someone just say no then.
Yeah, he did, yeah. Are you the male spirit? Yeah. Yeah. Are you the one that was making the REM pod make the lights flash like a police siren? Back for yes, forward for no. backwards, isn't it? Was you committed here? Did you do a crime? Yeah.
You can feel it pushing.
Was it murder? Trying to think what else to ask. Anybody else think of anything? Do you like police siren noises? Was it you that was making them on the REM pod earlier? What happened? Feeling from there, backwards, forwards now.
Both going like, just like swaying backwards.
Swinging
and
both
yeah.
ways, was it? Are you a chicken? Yeah. I thought so, that's why you won't do it. Are you scared of everybody in this room? Yeah. Well, you're not going to harm anybody then, are you, if you're scared? How can you harm someone if you're scared? You're scared, aren't you? Are you scared of everybody? Was you bullied? Was you bullied by the police? Have you heard that?
Is it like a mumble?
Mm.
Did anybody else hear that?
You gave the mumble.
Yeah.
It's like some.
Yeah, like a, yes. But somebody just walked out that door about 2 minutes ago.
No, that was Luke that came in. Did you say someone's playing the piano?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, we'll take a break and then we'll go down to the cells and have a bit more fun down there.
Right, so we've just come downstairs, we're back with Paul again. So, what is it we're looking at now? I'm presuming it's this thing here.
This was the cabinet that he just said to me that he knows the lights were switched off because both of them checked it before they locked the door. The team that had been down here earlier have said that when they went through that room, because the door there goes into that room, they could see the light. Now I've checked that door and it's locked, you can't get in here. If you check it yourself, there's no way that door, you can't open.
Okay.
So to clarify that as no entry, so nobody else has got in here. But he said he's definitely switched it off and it's come on.
So as you can see here, people, I'm just going to show you these things out on the timer either. So it's not that they could be coming back on. The plug socket, no timer involved. We just interviewed the gentleman up here, they know what they're doing. They say that was turned off, it was turned off. So, seems to be a good night, mate, seems to be a good night. Right, so we're back downstairs. And you're saying, Paul, that something's fell over, hasn't it, mate?
Well, everyone can vouch the mirror, the cabinet there's something fell down in the middle. As you said earlier as well, that wasn't flat, that wasn't down, it was stood up.
Would you like to just walk over and show us what we're talking about?
It looked like it's Lincoln City Police.
Oh, it's that, innit? Now, I've got to admit, I was here earlier on before, and I was looking at all this camera equipment. If people know me, you know, I do a photography business and all the rest of it. And I'm going to vouch for that one had not fell down. So, if you jump around, and pretty solid floor, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
So, be nice.
Who was with me? Was it Luke? Was it? Yeah, me and Luke was just coming down here, just walking around. We heard like whistling, but somebody said they heard it was like a child noise. Was it any of you lot? Right, it must have been somebody else from the other team and was wandering around so they could hear a child.
I think Luke mentioned that.
Did he? Okay. Now this is supposed to be one of the most active areas of the buildings down here. As you know, it's got all the cells in it. So hopefully we'll get some stuff. Did you say it was people at the head banging of cell doors and stuff?
No, I just heard someone travelling in one of the rooms. Near that where that room put is.
Really? Oh, well that room,
that battery.
where you found?
The battery on the middle of the floor.
A battery in the middle of the floor, but there was nothing on that floor when we come in.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. And so just took it upstairs and I put it on the counter with the coffee.
Did you see any batteries on it when you come in, Michael?
No. That's all.
No, so I don't know where that's come from. What's that? What do you know what type of battery?
Yeah, it was just a AA battery, black one.
What was the make of it?
I'm not quite sure. I just put it on the. I said, "Here, Mum, I've just found it on the floor downstairs." And
Well, I'll check what it is and see if it's one, make sure it's not one of ours to debunk that. Because we might have fell out with someone who's carrying stuff in, you never know. So I'll have to try and debunk that straight away. Okay, no worries. Right, so what we're going to do is we're going to spend our meeting till 1 o'clock. So we're going to try and do some calling out and then we're going to, at 1 o'clock till 2, there's space around. We are going to do some glass work up in the theatre, as well as do some stuff down here. Obviously it is active already down here. Okay, is anybody feeling anything? Anyone sensing anything, Claire?
I can feel a little bit.
Yeah, my legs are going up.
Yes.
Yeah,
I don't like that. It's more like swaying.
what you think? What's your
Like
feelings in
Yeah,
itself?
it's not. I'm not getting the pins and needles tingles like I was getting upstairs. This is just cold from my kneecaps down.
Yeah,
Right,
certainly.
okay.
I think it's a child again.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, I do. Oh God.
you think it's what did you say?
I think it's a child again.
Yeah. I suppose that might answer relate to the question. Somebody heard a child down here. So you're saying you think it's a child was heard down here.
It's just how cold it, where your coldness is. If it was like an adult, you'd feel it up here.
Yeah. Okay. Go on, Claire, you do some calling out because you like your voices.
Is there any spirits here that would like to communicate with us? Maybe tap something? Touch somebody? Set the lights off again? Okay.
If you want us to go down there, set the light off if you do.
So the thing is down here, because it's concrete floor, if you're going to hear footsteps you'll hear it
Yeah, there was
as
some noise
well,
before that.
Michael. You can detect, because this is, if you look at the floor, this is laminate flooring.
Yeah.
So if you hear anything for there because it's a concrete floor, it'll sound different because it'll echo as well because it's an echoey part of the tunnels.
Yeah.
So if you do pick up any, you'll hear it clearly if it is a footstep down there. No, that might be upstairs.
That definitely sounded above us.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. Can you walk across the floor?
That's someone
There is
walking
some
around, isn't it?
footsteps.
There is footsteps there. Did you pick them up?
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah, you can hear it, can't you?
It's still there, I think.
It's like it's coming from around that corner. Do you know, like it's... See? Just come and do this really faintly. Can you walk across the floor? Can you bang a door?
Show you my stomach.
Oh yeah, that.
What's that noise?
Footsteps there.
Was that someone in here?
I just moved. What's, what,
Oh, it was
what?
on the...
It was behind you.
Yeah. Behind here. Just in everything.
Sounded like it was like,
Little footsteps.
yeah. You come round here, I'll show you. Right, anything else was on there? That there was actually a mirror, was a window. Yeah. So what happened was, there was a female, I can't remember her name, what was her name, what did her name was? Said her name was somewhere.
Elizabeth.
Which finger was that door?
Oh yeah, Elizabeth Redfern. So what she did was, she got a shoe, she broke the window, she got a cloth, she tied it round and she hung herself in this cell. So they say it's been told it's quite an active cell, this.
What's her name, sorry?
Elizabeth Redfern. Okay, so have a sit down or stand. We'd like to communicate with you. Can you come forward, let us know that you're here? Elizabeth Redfern, if you're here, and we know you hung yourself, not in a very nice way, can you come forward? Can you touch somebody? Can you drop the temperature? Make it go cold. She must have been small to hang herself from that window, that window. She couldn't have been very big, could she? The height of it, because it was only there. So she must have stood on the toilet still. Someone else try calling her? Don't be shy. Come on. They all go quiet when they come out, don't they? What's the temperature? Can you drop the temperature in the room? Can you drop the temperature in this cell? Let us know that you're here. Drop the temperature if you don't want us in here. You tap on a wall. What's that making noise like that? If there's any spirits out here with us now, can you come forward and show yourself to us, please? We mean you no harm. We just want to communicate with you, speak to you. you walked around this exercise yard? You think it'd be cold, wouldn't you, out here?
Is that mannequin in that window? Isn't it?
I hope so.
Which window? Yeah, it is, yeah.
It's got to be on it.
Yeah, it is. It's
that copper, isn't it?
yeah, it's where it's put wedges and then
It me up earlier out the corner of my eye.
Wire mesh.
Ah, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, what was it? The male exercise yard?
Yeah.
Funny, you got to think the carport's things will be turned into weapons and all that type of jazz, can they? So
Yeah, true, isn't it? Yeah. If it was a mesh, they wouldn't be able to escape them, would they?
yeah.
Is anybody out here with us?
This is a guy who got away scaled this with his shoelaces.
What do you mean?
Took his shoelaces out of his shoes and crumpled this drain pipe.
Oh, is that what it says on there, does it?
Yeah. Broke through the mesh. Uncomfortable bag or anything down there.
What was that? Was yours that? The door, wasn't it? Door slamming.
Yeah, well, laughing so.
What was that?
Can't smell it, can it? Oh shit. Did you kill yourself here?
Yeah.
Was it a yeah or an axe?
Elizabeth.
Are you Elizabeth? Yeah. Was you the one that hung yourself in your cell? Yeah. You wasn't happy, was you? You wasn't happy, was you, Elizabeth? Got to the bottom of that one, then. Was you bullied, Elizabeth? Was you picked on? Because you couldn't spell? You like that? Smells like a cake. Elizabeth, was you picked on? Was you bullied? Was you depressed?
What did she get arrested for?
What did she get arrested for? Anyway?
Was you innocent? Was you innocent?
We sat in that room just through there and the door kept on tapping. How many Ouija boards have you done? Do you get a lot off them? What happens when you get a bad one? Burn the box.
Usually close it down. Usually close it down. She's just spelled out cane, I think. There is a cane there, isn't there? I don't know. Can't you remember? It was, yeah. Can't remember.
I think it is.
Do you reckon she cannot spell?
I don't think she can.
No, because she's just going to know and yeah and goodbye.
Yeah. Are you playing games, Elizabeth?
Can you not spell, Elizabeth?
You've asked her that.
Have you asked if she could read alright?
And she goes J every time. JG.